स्वागत है viewers अपनी खान साथ से Hornbill TV नागामीज एक्सप्रेस ब्रेकिंग न्यूज एकता आही आसे एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट प्रा ट्यूसडे दे फॉरेन एक्सचेंज मैनेजमेंट एक्ट नहलेबी FEMA लागा केस दे इन्वेस्टिगेशन चुलिया ओपर नागालैंड देबी जगा कुनबा तलाशी लुआ जनी पाई आसे इदी प्रा नागालैंड असम और तमिलनाडु दे तलाशी लुइसे कुदे डिमापुर दे जगा द्विता दे हुआ कोई आसे गुवाहाटी दे भी द्विता जगा और चेन्नई दे तीनटा जगा दे तलाशी लुइसे कोइगिना जानकारी पाइसे इतु ED प्रा नागालैंड दे एक्शन लुआ सबसे पहिला बार आसे कोइगिना ऑफिशियल खान जनाइसे नागालैंड दे डिमापुर सब जोन प्रा एक्शन लुइसे ED कोइ आसे कि ताइ खान पाइसे कि इमसोंग ग्लोबल सप्लायर्स को कुंडु लिमा इमसोंग लागा फर्म आसे इतु प्रा मनु लागा चुली एक्सपोर्ट कोरिया नाम प्रा फॉरेन जगा प्रा आह्या रेमिटेंस बिशी पाइसे गुइसे कुंडु ED प्रा कोआ हिसाब दे डिमापुर दे पारिया लागा नहोय ED कोइसे टाइम बिशी हुआ पिछे भी फर्म प्रा लगी थका शिपिंग बिल्स एक्सपोर्ट इनवॉइसेस निशना एक्सपोर्ट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन कान ऑथराइज डीलर बैंके दिबोले पारिया नाइ इतु प्रा FEMA आरो RBI गाइडलाइन गे वायलेट करिसे एजेंसी प्रा आरो कुइसे कि इतु बैंक अकाउंट दे फॉरेन रेमिटेंस पा खान आरो भी डाइवर्ट करिगिना इनचम इंडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड क्वा एकता आरो लिमा इमसोंग आरो ताइ लागा फैमिली मेंबर्स खान लागा पर्सनल अकाउंट दे जाइसे कुइसे इन्वेस्टिगेटर खान कुइसे इनचम इंडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड तो अलग कंपनी निशना दिखाई लेबी इमसोंग प्राही चुली आसे फर्म तो बिशी साल ना चुलाई गिना थागिसे किंतु इमसोंग प्रा फॉरेन रेमिटेंस पा पिछे एक्टिव हो जैसे कंपनी प्रा इतु समय लॉस हो आसे कोई गिना डिक्लेयर करिसे ED आरो कुइसे इनचम इंडिया प्रा फंड पा खान चेन्नई दे थका एंटिटीज बिशी डाइवर्ट हुआ पाइसे कुंदो खान मनु लागा चुली दे बिजनेस कुरिया आरो इतु खान इन्वेस्टिगेशन जाय आसे यूनियन फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर निर्मला सीतारामन इतु मोइना तारीख 13 और 14 डे किपिरे बस्ती आहिवलेसे डिस्ट्रिक्ट लागा डिप्यूटी कमिश्नर टेम्सुवाती लोंकुमार प्रा पांडे दे कोऑर्डिनेशन मीटिंग एकता मातिगिना सीतारामन आहिया लागा तैयारी करिबोले कथा करिसे मीटिंग दो DC's कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल प्रा लुइसे आरो ताते DC प्रा मेंबर्स खान इतु विजिट दो किनगा जाबो इतु खान जानकारी दिगिना डिपार्टमेंट खान सबके गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स और प्रोजेक्ट्स खान लागा अप टू डेट डेटा तैयार करिगिना राखिबी कुइसे यूनियन मिनिस्टर दो एस्पिरेशनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट की फिरे दे 48 आवर्स कारने रुखी बोले ऐसे आरो इतु एकला नहोइगिना निर्मला सीतारामन नागालैंड दे लास्ट टाइम विजिट करिया दो अगस्त 2022 दे थागिसे कुदे ताई नागालैंड कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट कॉन्क्लेव अटेंड करिसे इतु थागिसे निर्मला सीतारामन नागालैंड विजिट करिबोले प्रोग्राम लाओपर इतिया आला खबर सबो कुदे नागालैंड क्रिकेट लवर्स खान गाने एकता खुशी खबर दे आज प्रा शुरू होइगिना सीनियर वुमेन्स इंटर जोनल T20 ट्रॉफी शुरू हुइसे बियॉन्ड जोन्स टुवर्ड्स ग्लोरी लागा थीम दे 11 डेज लागा मैच टू सोविमा क्रिकेट स्टेडियम और सोविमा क्रिकेट ग्राउंड दे खिलिया से छोइता जोनल टीम्स नॉर्थ जोन साउथ जोन वेस्ट सेंट्रल जोन और नॉर्थ ईस्ट जोन माजो दे 132 प्लेयर्स और सपोर्ट स्टाफ चैंपियनशिप दे भाग लोबो एक दिन दे तीनटा मैच खिलिबो कुदे फर्स्ट मैच टू 11 डे शुरू हुआ और थर्ड मैच टू 4 PM प्रा शुरू हुआ Nagaland National Pension System Government Service Employees Forum pra aji November 4 de Chief Secretary ge likhi gina all pension scheme vapas aniwole nimide aro mang kurishi. Forum laga President Avizoni Nuaro General Secretary Imna Senla Ponginer pra signed Korea chitti de likhishe state government employees kun 1st January 2010 laga piche appoint huishe taiga national pension system de default pra ahi jaishe. Kindu itu khan nimide bia huishe retire hua piche pension laga faida na pa nimide. Forum kude 35,000 employees nishna ase itu para koishe inaga jai thakile government kam kuria sob 10-20 sal piche NPS laga niche ahi jabo. Taikan aro likhishe nutun pension system to employees khan ge return pabole nohoile bi pension pabole guarantee na dia aro market laga opore thaki ase. State bishe old pension scheme de vapas ahi jaishe koigina forum pra state government ge vapas OPS de jabole sai dibi koigina mangi ase. Itu homoy forum pra aji car rally CAR sticker campaign chuli ase itu mamla opor. Naga Students Federation laga Inner Line Regulation Commission pra November 3rd day Naga Council Dimapur hold a consultative meeting ekta rakhishe indigenous Naga rights khan ge bachai gina kina inner line pass to bhal pra implement kuribo itu opor kotha kuribole nimide. Meeting de NSF laga president Mitzi Studding pra arobi hushi ki inner line regulation do federation laga sobse dangor priority ase aro ILRS ge arobi takot kuribole nimide banaishe. ILRC member Kelhuni Zo Hyome pra itu homoy koishe ki 1947 pra Federation pra state laga quota aro faida khan stop indigenous naka manuge hi punchabole recommend kurigina ahi ase. Deputy de Bahar manu bishi ahya karne bishi chinta laga jaga ase koigina Naga Council Dimapur aro GBs Union khan ge hoshiyar thakibi kuishe. Tai janaishe ILP system de digdar duita ase ekta do illegal immigrants khan ahya check nakriya aro alak to public khan awareness nathaka tai janaishe Indian Constitution laga Article 371A under de Naga manu nahua khan Nagaland de mati lobole na paribo aro itu gane civil bodies aro student organization sob miligena itu strict pra sabole gane kam kuribole lage kuishe hukavi ti yepthomi pra koishe ki itu system do kamzor hoi ase public khan jankari nathaka nimide aro Nagaland aro Assam laga majo de bi thik thak boundary nathaka gane bi system ge kamzor kuri dia ase tai pra government aro local authorities khan ge joldi boundary demarcation kuri dibi koigina mang rakhishe. Quality education for indigenous research and nation building laga theme under de Fazal Ali College annual lecture do thakishe kundo college laga internal quality assurance cell laga initiative ase. Lecture Garne, Fazal Ali College, Mokokchung College of Teacher Education, Nagaland University, Clark Theological College, aro Jubilee Memorial College pra students aro academicians khan ahishe. Itu laga program de indigenous cultural conservation laga advocate, poet aro educator Dr. Teisinyo Kedichu pra jama kurigina, thakya manu khan ge quality education laga opode challenge kurishe.
Dr. JioTV, Director, College Development Council, Nagaland University, faculty members from Mokokchung College of Teacher Education, Clark Theological College, faculty and students, Jubilee Memorial College faculty, the media fraternity, vice principal, colleagues and my dear students. It is indeed a pleasure, a great pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural FSC annual lecture. And since you all must have got the program.
Our IQC coordinator, our esteemed inaugural speaker, Dr. Teisinyo Kedichu, invitees from the university, from various colleges and NGOs, media friends, esteemed colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to all of you. Today, in my introductory note, I will take little more than
these shawls. They take it off, and then next time you visit their house, it's used as a tablecloth. So I promise that this will be very cherished, that I will wear it, and it will never adorn any other item or furniture in the house except my body. Principal, Vice Principal, Coordinator, IQSC, and Chairperson, esteemed faculty and students, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. Knowledge, whether it is in the West or in the East, must be tested to be valid. And I want to tell you a little bit, a secret about my life is, I just study a lot. I love reading, I love studying, and I'm always buried in my books and my ideas. And even if you're developing so many ideas, if you don't have an audience or a group that are willing to listen and respond, it's useless. And so when the IQSC coordinator got in touch with me and asked me to speak, I jumped at the idea. So willy-nilly, thank you so much for being my guinea pigs and for confining yourself to this room to listen to my ideas. I've been working on indigenous knowledge and alternative learning for, I think, over a decade now. And as much as I'm reading into the material, I've also at the same time been trying to return to traditional forms of sharing this knowledge. And so whether it is the visual, whether it is the oral, even if through digitally, and today I'm going to apologize in advance because I was asked, do I want to make a PowerPoint presentation, handouts, etc. And I said, no, I would like to go back to that old way of sharing knowledge, which was just simply speaking, and speaking perhaps for too long, so I'm already apologizing in advance, and I look forward to your questions after. I've been invited to speak on quality education for indigenous research and nation building. The question here is, what is quality education? Can we make a home here in our institutions, or will we always feel like trespassers? Whether we want to or not, I think we will all agree these are questions that surface in our thoughts every once in a while. For me, personally, these questions start chorusing in my head when I enter my workplace, Kohima College, and grow louder as I go about my work. There is something about being inside physical institutions that amplify their insistence and urgency. And more so when I stand before my students, I often think how fragile and enduring education is. Whatever be the state of infrastructure, and I must say in Hazalali College, you have such incredible infrastructure. Ours is a little humble by these standards. And the conditions and rhythms of work set by the university or our governments, one thing is for sure. Inside our classrooms, in that space of interaction with our students, something keeps returning to life. There is always a pulse, even if faint, and because of it, there is always possibility. The fact that our students come in droves, adjust, endure, survive, and yes, some few who even transcend our transient system, reminds me that the idea of nation is lived in the everyday, and especially in our institutions. Every morning when our young people take their seats, we begin again the slow, difficult task of building a nation, stacking thoughts, layering, arranging ideas that will eventually coalesce into new monuments and institutions. For those of us who teach in public institutions, the idea of quality education is both aspiration and mirage. Under the new FYUGP, our classrooms are supposed to model the future. Interdisciplinary, flexible, research-driven. But the truth is less luminous. The infrastructure groans under old weight. Administrative paperwork thickens like moss. Teachers are expected to innovate with little support. And still, we show up. The phrase quality education circulates easily in policies, advertisements, political speeches, as though its meaning were self-evident. In Nagaland, I think, this phrase has joined that special lexicon of terms such as development, women empowerment, Nagaland for Christ, political solution, etc. Words we all seem to understand and use liberally, but whose meanings none of us quite seem to be able to explain, and even less execute. I have come to see that their meanings depend on who is speaking, and more crucially, from where. So when we say quality education, what does it mean in a place like Nagaland? A region I see as thrice colonized. First by the British, then by the church, and finally by the Indian state, and now absorbed into a fourth, the neoliberal colonization of markets and amplified by a digital infiltration of algorithms and metrics. What does quality mean when the language of instruction itself is inherited from the colonizer? When we are expected to think in tongues, not our own. Perhaps before asking what is quality, we must ask quality by whose standards? For the longest time, the Indian state's reckoning with its colonial legacy has been a Sisyphean cycle. Like in the Greek myth of Sisyphus, cursed to roll a huge boulder up a mountain only to have it rolled down and repeat the cycle through eternity.
Nutun employees are employers kan nimide bishi dangor faida aniade Union Cabinet para Employment Linked Incentive Scheme kunduge Prime Minister Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana matiase itu clear kurigina itu sal 1st August para chula shuru hoi jaise. Aji 4th November de EPFO Special State Office Dimapur laga Regional PF Commissioner Rini Chaudhary para press conference ekta loigina jankari khan dishe itu tai laga kotha nahunia age olop janai dibo. Itu scheme pra first time काम करे employees kun EPFO de register kurigina ase tai khan lab ani bole ase itu pra tai khan ge rupees 15,000 tak 1 month EPF offer kuri ase aro employer khan bi incentive pabole rasta di gina ase ahebi itia itu laga bahal pra jankari pabo.
There are certain important announcements, schemes launched which have been launched by the Government of India and for the employees and also for the employers. So I would like to take this opportunity to update you so that through your good works, through your writings, this can reach to the people in general, to the working class, to everyone. And we have more of beneficiaries who are in Nagaland who can become members of EPF and receive the benefits. I have already given you the press note. You can just follow it here. Number one, I'd like to say EPFO wins award at ISSA. There is an International Social Security Association, and recently on 3rd of October, there was a meeting at Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and in that meeting, India was awarded the Best Achievement Award in Social Security. In 2015, the coverage was only 19%. And then it has rose to 64.3% in 2025. There is a drastic, improvement in the social security coverage of population in India, of the working class. They say it's 940 million citizens have been affected, have been benefited because of the social security upheaval or these proactive steps taken by EPFO and the Government of India. And that's why in recognition of that, India has been awarded the Best Achievement Award in Social Security, and our Honorable Labour Minister, and he's also the Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, he went, and then Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, he received that award on behalf of India at Malaysia. This is the first thing I would like to know. I mean, this is a great honor for India, that this India has been recognized. The role of India, jo already ho gaya in the past, that is, we are not talking, but now India is really moving forward, at least in terms of social security. This is one thing. So, secondly, this Dimapur office, we have a special state office, you can see here. We have been recognized as the best remote office in India. You can see the trophy here, and you can also see the citation just behind you there. And recently on 1st of November, on the EPFO's Foundation Day at Delhi, which was held at Bharat Mandapam in Delhi, this award, the citation and the trophy has been awarded to Dimapur. So I went along with my colleague Mr. Bhattacharya. We went to Delhi, and along with, of course, awards were given to many other officers, but in remote location category, Dimapur received the award. I think it's a great honor for the state of Nagaland. Nagaland has been, both of us, for very interesting, we went with Naga coat, we had we bought a Naga coat and we went there, and everyone was appreciating that you are identifying Nagaland coming here, because there in that meeting there were people from north, from south, from everywhere. So we became really visible, and even the announcer also, she said, see, they came with putting on Naga coat. So we really felt very proud about it, that we represented Nagaland, and then and received the award, and then it's a great honor for the state of Nagaland, and we would like to dedicate this award to the people of Nagaland, to the working class of Nagaland, and of course to my team here in this office, who have been working day and night very hard with dedication. Even we have a lady, she went on maternity leave and for 6 months, and then she was on, but from her hospital bed she was worried about the work. I know she was inquiring.
এতিয়া কাৰণে ইমানহে, আলোক খবৰ কাণ কাণে চাই থাকিবি হৰ্ণবিল টিভি।